Alright, y'all. So these my calamandins I show y'all all the time. That's on my porch. And I'm about to separate these suckers out because I don't need all these. And the ones that I take out, indeed, will be for sale. So here's the first one. I'm gonna try to show y'all. Y'all see all the roots? You kind of just want to tease them up out of there. And these were grown in, this is more wood chips than actual soil. I find that the calamandins, they kind of like that because they don't like wet feet at all. So if you got a soil that holds too much moisture, they don't just love that to death. Um, but these I started from seed. I forget when I started these from seed. A friend of mine sent me seeds for this. Her mother-in-law is Filipino, and they call them calamansis. In case anybody didn't know, because it seems like a lot of people seem to think that calamandins should be sweet. They're not. The nickname for this plant is a Filipino lime. That's one of the nicknames. So anybody that knows anything about limes, you know that they're not sweet. They're not like an orange per se. So when you get one of these, what you're really getting is something more like a Meyer lemon. I've never actually tasted the juice of one or whatever. People tell me this one has a lot of roots. People tell me, and it is okay to smash your roots down in like that. Just know that when you water these, a lot of this is going to wash down in between the roots, and you're probably going to have to add more dirt on top after you water them in. So I kind of overpack them to account for that. But anyway, so when you get these, a lot of times people make, you can, when you buy calamansi juice, like I said, it's tart, kind of sweet. It's not like a lemon or a lime. It's not that acidic, but it's sour. But it has just a hint of sweetness. Like I said, some like a Meyer lemon. A Meyer lemon is basically a little bit sweeter version of a lemon. So when you get a regular lemon, it's just straight tartness. But a Meyer lemon, because it's crossed with, I forget what they crossed to get the Meyer lemon. I forget which citrus it is, but it's a sweet variety of citrus. Did I cut holes in this? See, I'm back to this again. Not cutting my holes. But yeah, a calamansi is going to be the same, more or less. So you're going to have a slightly sour. I mean, a sour, slightly sweet thing. But you know, it's great for making lemonade, if you will, or it's a lot of stuff you can do with it. You have to look it up online. But like I said, I think people just see people growing them and they buy them because, oh wow, it's a citrus, and perhaps they may not have really known what it is or how you use it. Because in America, we use so much sweet stuff. We're so familiar with the sweet citruses. This would be similar to in Asia, Africa, the Caribbean. They tend to use more sour things. For instance, like a sour orange. They actually use sour oranges, and you make like orange-ade, but it's more like, it's almost like a lemonade, but it's made out of sour orange. And sour oranges are not sweet. So yeah, you could marinate food with it, or you know, you could do anything with it like that. Or like I said, make something kind of like lemonade, because they're not gonna be sweet. So yeah, anybody who wants this, if you're looking for a sweet citrus, this ain't the one. Keep moving, because that's not how these work. I just don't want nobody to get this and take the time growing it out, and you really don't even understand or know what it is, or you know, you don't really, you know, who wants to take the time to grow out something for a while and then come to find out they don't even like what it tastes like. That's why when I see things in the store and I don't know what it is, I don't just jump and buy it. I don't care if it is a plant. I'm back not putting holes in stuff. And I'm remembering, as soon as I get to the end, that's when I'm remembering that I didn't put holes in it. You know, try to keep a system going when you do this, because actually, you know what? These two might be the two that I keep. So what I'm actually going to do is, the two that I keep, I'm going to put them in this big pot, and then their roots will have a lot more room to grow. These 4 are for sale. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go get, some stuff to fill the bottom of this pot, because I don't want to fill the bottom of this pot with all this compost. I'd rather start off with leaves and stuff. Alright, we back. Went to my compost pile over there that had all my leaves and grass clippings and stuff. Fill the bottom with that, because these roots aren't going to reach all the way to the bottom. And then all the stuff that came out of this pot, this really kind of loose, which is still kind of chunky, more wood chippy type stuff, I'm going to put that in. Scooch this over. Set this down. Pick these up, tease them apart. Excuse me. Oh, I'm just gonna kind of curl these roots up in here, and then I'll worry about how they're sitting once I get them in there. I'm gonna try to put them almost 180 from each other. I'm gonna put some more of this on top. I'll put some of this really good compost on there. Put some behind. See, this is the point when you can kind of work with it and get them to stand up once you press your dirt in place. And like I said, I'm gonna put quite a bit of stuff in here. You see leaves and pine straw and all that stuff. None of that matters, people. It will all break down. I do kind of take some of the pine straw out. Pine straw actually makes a really great mulch. That's why you can buy it as mulch. But you know, I have a pine tree here, So naturally, I don't buy pine straw. It just kind of comes with the with owning a pine tree, if you can actually own one. I don't know if I consider myself owning that tree. That tree is probably 3 or 4 times my age. So gonna keep these. Gonna sell those. Um, I've got some more little baby calamandins. I'm gonna put this little stuff back that I had as mulch. I had some little onion tops and little stuff like that on top of here. Kind of as mulch, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put that over there and let the worms eat it. Um, and I'm gonna put this with the other little. With the other little saplings that I have. So I have 4 of these little calamandins ready for sale now. What it do? I said I wasn't gonna do these, but I better do them while I'm out here because, you know, why not? These are calamandins as well, started from seed, and you can see how tight they grow. So they're probably embryonic. I started these from seed, so like these 3 were probably all one seed. These 2 or 3 were definitely probably one seed. So yeah. Um, if you can kind of see what I'm doing, just loosening that. And then I just grab one and gently pull it. You get the roots with it. I started with a little dirt down in here. So if you just grab them and you just kind of do like that, there you go. You will get a few of the roots to tear. Oh, look at that. Y'all see that? Blood everywhere. Um, so the mosquitoes is out, people. The mosquitoes is out. Just when you think you get a reprieve from the mosquitoes, they come out here and wear y'all. Alright. So this was my next victim. Like I said, you will rip a couple of roots, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world if a couple of roots break. It's not going to kill the plant as long as it has some root system. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. All right. Wait a minute. Some of these itty bitty ones like this, I may actually keep for a little longer or sell them super cheap because they're so small. Now they grow pretty quick, so it might start to bear fruit before you know it, but I'm definitely not going to charge that much for that. Look at this whole idea. He meant to run over somebody in the street. Where? Here's my cup. Adding. C and B outdoors. Hey, scooch that down. She wanted to deal with these niggas. All right, now all these little babies, I have decided I'm gonna start me another little pot with all these little babies in it together since they so little. These were pretty much this little because they were getting shaded out by the larger calamandans. I don't think it's necessarily because they're weaker. Like some people always think something is weaker, but when it's grown, the way that was grown, where the seeds were just kind of thrown in there, and they were all just kind of, uh, they were all just kind of, the seeds were all just kind of just like I said, they're probably embryonic. So a bunch of seeds came up, you know, all different ways. And so when they're like that, I I'm just gonna put all these in one pot. Try to scoop most of my dirt, all the mess I made, over into that pile. So you see I have those 5 there. Those 5 itty bitty ones, those are the ones I'm gonna hold on to. All of those are for sale. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna clean up my mess, and I'm done with my little nursery out here, y'all. So that's how you pot up calamandins. I'm gonna have to edit this video. So yeah.